guys, it's Jess, and today I have a very Monday morning video for you. I don't know why I said it like that, but I enjoyed it nonetheless. Today I have finally compiled all of the weird questions that I've been getting sporadic. They're not like a whole bunch because I'm not exactly super popular. But I'm going to go through the questions I got on YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter. I had to cut some of the questions and comments, mostly comments, so there's not going to be any comments in this particular video, and I'm just going to stick to the questions that I got, and some of them I had to translate, so woohoo, I have a very wide variety of people watching, so yeah. Which I assume because I have to translate some. And I tried to reword them because like some words were missing, but that's part of the translation thing. Anyways, I wrote them down. Don't look at my horrible handwriting. And it's also like 92 degrees out and I'm wearing pretty much all black aside from my gray shorts, but they're in the dark variety, and I'm sweating, but I'm still wearing a jacket, so my face is probably gonna get pink and sweaty, but I don't care. I have like 20 questions, and probably 12 of them are like actual questions that I got, because thanks to the Underground BJD, I mentioned this before, but I found out where my comments and private messages were on YouTube, so I was able to figure out those. So start off, first question, will you do a speed art video, i.e. paint or drawing? Probably not anytime soon. I'm not super confident in my work just yet. Like I'll post a few things here and there on Instagram, so if you're not following me, please follow me there. And I'm not super great, so once I become better and more confident in my work, I'll put some videos out there. And if I get more requests. This was a request video. I think this is the only request question. Will you react to Hypnos number 5? It's a weird video to hypnotize you, and I might do that later on. I don't know. Number 3, will you ever show your Monster High collection? I've gotten at least 3 or 4 different people asking me about my collection or if I want to sell them anything. No, I probably will never sell my Monster High collection unless I am in dire need of money or I have finally gotten to that point where I just don't like Monster High anymore, which is probably not the case. Yes, I will show my Monster High collection, maybe in a few months. So yeah, look out for that. Do you only wear t-shirts? No, I have a tank top on. Will you do any scary movie stuff? Oh gosh, I can't even read my handwriting. Scary stop motion things or more scary movie stuff? Yes, definitely yes. I do have someone I talk to through Twitter a little bit on scary movie things, and Matt from Grown Children also. I like to bounce ideas back and forth through him. It's just a matter of time and materials because I want to create scary things because my name is Halloween Heartthrob, but I just don't have the materials or the space and like time really to do the things that I would love to do. But yes, I do have videos in mind, and if my channel becomes more popular, I might be able to, dedicate more time to just this. So yeah. What inspires you? Definitely other YouTubers, people on Instagram, and just looking at my dolls and thinking of stories in The Sims. For some reason, when I create things in The Sims, it just kind of correlates with the dolls that I have, and some reason their stories get mixed together and it just continues to inspire me. So everyday life, everything. I can't say one thing. What's your favorite video game? BioShock. And also, I'm a huge fan of Soul Calibur. I used to play that game every day, like for hours a day. But then BioShock kind of moved in. But probably, if I have to say one or the other, as much as I love BioShock, Soul Calibur has it all the way. How much do your dolls cost? And I'm going to say this is probably in reference to my ball-jointed dolls and not just like my Monster High, but my ball-jointed dolls are expensive. And I don't like to talk about that because some people like get angry that I spend my money when has nothing to do with them. What's your favorite doll? Now this is an extremely hard question because I have so many dolls. I can't pick a favorite. Sentimentally, nope, still can't do it. I love all of them. So my favorite doll is yes. Will you do a how-to sewing video? No, because unless I finally sew properly, or to the what's the word I'm looking for? Normal level? There's another word for it. Traditional way? It's gonna bother me, but I sew a little bit unorthodox because I just kind of sew however I want to. So there's no exact way that I sew properly. So I probably won't show you guys because I know there's going to be a lot of people that are like, no, you didn't do it right, or there's so much better ways. And speaking of so much better ways, there are so many other, YouTubers out there who will have much better tutorials on how to sew. So no. 2 more questions and then I just kind of fill in the rest. Why is your name Halloween Heartthrob? Because I thought when I first created this channel that it was only going to be about horror movie stuff, and then, and I wanted it to depict something about my personality, and horror and scary things are such a huge part of, my life and the things that I like. It just kind of went with it, and then I decided that I wanted to do more with my channel, and I still like my name, so I'm gonna keep it. And the last question I got, there was another part to this question, but I had to cut it because it was inappropriate. But the last question that you guys asked was, do you have any tattoos or piercings? Yes and yes. I have 3 piercings on each side. You can usually only see like 1 or 2 because I take them out. But I have my ears pierced 3 times on the bottom, so that's 6. And then my fancier piercing is my industrial bar, and this one's probably my favorite one because it's so different and I've always wanted it. I wanted originally like my whole ears pierced, like to have just the rings like from here all the way down, but as I got like my 3rd ear pierce done, I was pretty satisfied with my earrings, and I probably will only get like maybe 1 or 2 more piercings depending on where I want to put it in my ear. I might get another industrial, but I don't know. That was a very painful healing process. Getting it pierced, I didn't feel anything, or not much of anything, because I had a very good piercer who I trust very much. So, he did it really well, but healing, I couldn't even sleep on that side for months. It takes about a year to heal. And tattoos, also yes, I have 3. I have 1 on my ankle and 2 on my back, 1 on each shoulder. And if you want, I can do a more in-depth video about that because they each have very special meaning to me. So I could do a whole video on my tattoos, but piercings are just because I want them. I mean, same thing with tattoos, but now the questions that I'm going to fill in so it's not too short of a video, which it kind of isn't, but whatever. Would you rather be attacked by a big bear or a swarm of bees? I don't know why I put that in there, but I feel like you guys should know. Probably a bear, because bees have never bothered me. Like, I wasn't the type of girl to just go screaming away from it. I'll probably freak out a little bit because I've never been stung, like, knock on wood, but you know, they just don't bother me. Maybe because I haven't been stung. And if I won against the bear, I would have an amazing story. And if I lost, I'd either be dead or have another awesome story. 14, do you still watch cartoons? I don't watch anything but. There's very few my age appropriate shows. It's basically just in the TVY7 bracket that I watch. Were you ever a Girl Scout? Yes, I was, and I still have all of my badges that I got. And I was a Girl Scout for a couple of years, and then I quit because our troop leader was absolutely awful and she kept stealing the money. So I just quit because there was no one else to take over. Can you knit or crochet? No, and absolutely not. During high school, when we had our knitting and crocheting portion, I can't remember which it was because I really can't tell the difference. So sorry for any of you knitter and crocheters. I was so bad at both of them that she had me do weaving, which is basically you take a piece of cardboard, wrap yarn around it, tape it so they're individually, and then go in and out and in and out, and you make like a square. And I can still screw that up, so I stick to sewing. I can sew, but I can't knit or crochet. I don't know, I feel like that's in the same kind of category. Are you a dog or a cat person? Cat. Definitely cat. What instruments do you play or have played? I don't play any instruments right now because I just don't have any in the house. I have played the violin for a little while, and then I just stopped because I think the school stopped having free lessons or something like that, and I just never stuck to it. I really wish I would have. And then I played piano, and I still do. I would like to have a piano in my house someday, but pianos are expensive, and I like dolls too much. And I also played a wee bit of guitar. Not very good, but enough to play like 1 or 2 songs, so nothing crazy. Oh, and the classic stuff that you had to play while you were in elementary, like not the flute, the recorder. Yeah, I think everyone could or has played the recorder. Favorite piece of jewelry? Probably my wedding ring, since it has the most sentimental value, but the only other thing that I wear all the time is probably this ring, and I got that at an antique store, just because it was pretty, and I love to wear rings, so you'll probably always see me with my, this is just my wedding band, it's not my actual wedding ring, but I just wear this one and these two all the time. And the last question is what is most important in life? That's a very good question. As an artist point of view, inspiration to me, because if I'm not inspired, then I'm not happy. And when I'm happy, I'm inspired, so they're one and the same for me. But inspiration also comes with motivation and fire, like a very special fire inside. Like the Steven Universe song, Inspire You. It's very important to me, and it can create something amazing or help me realize things that I didn't before. So to me, the most important thing is inspiration, because like I said, happiness and inspiration are one and the same to me, and that's what's the most important thing to me. So yeah, those are the questions that you did and didn't ask. If you have any other questions, let me know, and in another 4 or 5 months, I'll remember that I have YouTube Messenger thing that I need to look at. I did have 1 or 2 other request videos. Like I said, I'm not super popular, so I didn't have a whole lot of stuff to go through, hence why I had to pop in a couple of my own questions. So if you have any questions or concerns or requests, whatever it is, please feel free to message me or comment on one of my videos on, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, whatever, and I will eventually see them. So thank you very much for asking these questions and your concerns, and please keep them decent. Other than that, follow me on Instagram and Twitter and all of my other social medias. I will talk to you lovely, lovely people in another video, which I am going to put out. I'll put out tomorrow, and now that I've, sealed my own fate, I have to do it. I just have to. Just like the Underground BJD. Yay! You did your story time video! Bye!